My book is Elon Musk and the Quest for a Fantastic Future. And this book is, of course, about Elon Musk. And if you don't know about Elon Musk, he's actually a big inventor here, or actually just a billionaire here in America. He is the owner or the creator of Tesla, SpaceX, PayPal, and many other crazy companies nowadays. And he does all this. He's just what he does. He's a big advocate for the safety of humankind throughout. So everything he does in these companies is he feels is to better the human race and to keep us safe, or a safety feature for us if something maybe crazy happens in the next few years. He just always wants to improve mankind as much as possible. He was actually from, tells you in this book, he's from South Africa, and he was born there. And even as a kid, he was a genius. By 12, he knew computer programming and all types of other stuff. And basically, this book takes you through all these huge companies like PayPal, where he gets the inspiration from, and doing all these companies like Tesla, for example. That's a big electric car company, and he was the one who founded it and brought it up to where it is today. And Tesla is huge, and Ford and Tesla are the only two American-based car companies that aren't bankrupt. And it was tough for him. And the thing about Elon Musk is when he comes out with ideas, they seem so crazy that most people make fun of him and think that's not possible with the stuff, especially, and he's proved countless times over and over again throughout the years, even with his cars. No one thinks an electric car could be fast back in 2008 or early 2010s. No one believed an electric car could be just as fast as an actual regular car, and he proved to them that it could be. It has one of the fastest 0 to 60 times in cars today, Teslas do. And he keeps proving that, and people still down him with the ideas he has. And I wanted to choose a page from the book that sort of explains his goal, one of his main goals, and it still hasn't done, obviously. It is to seek life on Mars. He wants to move the human species in case something terribly wrong goes on Earth. And is a good page to read. Musk wants this to happen. Turning humans into space colonizers is his stated life's purpose. He wants a backup plan for the human species in case something goes terribly wrong on Earth, be it in an unforeseen disaster like an asteroid crashing into the planet, or a terrible disease that wipes out billions of people, or an issue such as global warming that's caused by humans. I would like to die thinking that humanity has a bright future, he said, if we can solve sustainable energy and be well on our way to becoming a multi-planetary species with a self-sustaining civilization on another planet, to cope with the worst-case scenario happening and extinguishing human consciousness then. And here he paused for a moment. I think that would be really good. If some of the things that Musk says and does sound absurd, it's because on one level they very much are. Musk's willingness to tackle extraordinary difficult things has turned him into an idol in Silicon Valley, the center of technological advancement in the United States. Their fellow businessmen like Larry Page speak of him in glowing terms, and young entrepreneurs strive to be like Elon. Outside of Silicon Valley, people often view Musk with more doubt. They tend to think of Musk as a guy who has gotten rich from not very useful or practical electric cars, solar panels, and rockets. And that is, everyone's constantly downing him with his crazy ideas, and that is a good, even though it seems crazy to us that having life on another planet, but he's proved that his ideas can work. And I found it interesting, at the end of this book, they sort of compared him to our life Tony Stark, like Iron Man, and it kind of is, because he creates all these crazy rockets, sends them to space, stuff that we didn't even know could have happened. I mean, he created PayPal, and most people use PayPal on a daily basis. And yeah, this book basically just explains Elon Musk's life and what his goals are, and all throughout all of his companies.